Greetings and salutations, this is Emperor Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello!
Today we're going to be doing a video about our new Saxon tower, watch tower, which is a new little thing we've been working on. We're updating our Saxon buildings and having a little bit of fun with it. This is kind of a new thing, so this is the new tower. We've done Roman towers and stuff before. This one is for the Saxons, so it looks a little bit more Saxony. We're also going to be redoing our Saxon buildings, so you've got some more of that to come as well. We're going to try and make them all so they're open interior, make them a little bit better. And also the new roofs are a lot nicer than the old roofs that we used to have. So here are the Saxons. I got some figures for scale. That's our new Saxon command, which I quite like the look of. I think they're nice guys. And this is the tower itself. It's quite large, mainly so you can fit the figures in that you need to do. So we will go up to the top.
To the top.
That is the interior. It's big enough to put 2 units inside, so you can really garrison this place with quite a few men and even fight inside it. If you look downstairs, there's a set of stairs leading downstairs, and if I move that, the top of the stairs is false because the building is quite tall. That's the downstairs. I didn't bother doing the basement because I didn't really see a point in having a basement for the modeler, because it would just mean there would be more sort of stuff. Yeah, there more stuff lying around, which could become annoying during games. You can't make buildings too accessible because then you end up moving bits of furniture all over the place and it just gets annoying. But yeah, that's basically the building. I think it's quite a nice model. It was fun to build. It didn't take long to build, did it?
No, actually, it took you 2 days?
Yeah, 2 days. So didn't take long to build at all. If you just go around, it's roughly the same design all the way around. It's just a very, very simple design. Basically, it's made out of card with wood stuck on the outside to give it a little bit of detail. And that's just what we did with it. So, questions?
How do you get that pattern of design on the walls?
That you mean?
Yeah.
I just put pieces of wood on, really. There's a layer for each floor, because that's where the floor goes, and then the rest is just bracing and stuff to hold the building up, make it nice and strong. This side is a bit different from the other side because that side is just an outer wall, whereas that side has doors and stuff cut into it, so it's got a bit more reinforcement out where the door frame is, so that's quite cool. And I do like the steps up to it. Normally we do things like this. I think the steps up
just like proper.
Yeah, it just makes it look a little bit better. The Roman watchtowers tended to have ladders which were pulled up. These were slightly more permanent, although you could smash them if you wanted.
I think I did use the Roman version.
Well, these were also lived in. They were regularly used. So a tower like this would be in a Saxon village, a half decent Saxon village, and it would be usually either where the guards lived, the housecarls lived, like a barracks, or it would be where the actual family lived. And quite a lot of old country manors, the older ones, are actually based around the tower. You know that from the Romans.
Yeah.
Because what do the Romans do?
Well, as soon as the enemy attacks, right, let me just demolish the stairs. I'm going to call for the army. You wait.
Yeah, but what did they do when they were living in a frontier position, in a frontier province, right on the border? They'd have towers, watchtowers, and then families would move into the towers, and then they would add a hall to one side.
Oh yeah, as they advanced the building more and more, they got more like, what do you call them now? Conversions?
Yeah.
And the more you own a house, the more you own it, and the older you get, the more upgrades you'll add on the house.
Yeah, so a lot of, if you look at Roman buildings in England especially, and on the frontier with modern day Romania, and in Germany, a lot of the very old buildings are based around one original tower, and the buildings are built off either sides, and the building eventually consumes the tower, usually. But you do find this design in architecture.
It's really cool though to think about it, because you could live in a barn conversion and then suddenly, boom, you're in a huge mansion.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's awesome to actually live in a house like that. Sadly, we don't. We live in a we currently live in a three floor Victorian house.
4th floor, but we're currently about to do the top floor.
Well, yeah, technically it has 4 floors because we could have an attic conversion done. Our next door neighbour has 4 floors. We couldn't be bothered to put a attic conversion.
Well, basically, right, we couldn't do it. But then the next week we had these people said, want some loft insulation for free? We have some bits left over. Like, fine, alright then. And the amount they came in the room with, rolls and rolls of loft insulation, didn't they?
Yeah, I like it when the government buys loads of insulation for the houses, realises it's got too much and so just gives it away free. I like that. It's how incompetent our local government is. But I don't mind, because I actually benefit from it. And anyway,
so the people bought it, but you get it free.
Well, no, my taxes paid for it. So I've already paid for it technically, if you want to.
Well, your taxes pay for school, car.
Although actually, I think with that one, I think it actually came from the European Union, so my taxes paid for it twice. So yeah. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, we live on a house very much like this one. We have a ground floor, which is where we are now. That's the ground floor. That will be where our living room and kitchen and everything is, and the top floor is where the bedrooms are. Although obviously it's a Victorian house, it's not a Dark Age Saxon house. Yeah. So it's. But we know what it would be like living inside one. You know, we put the peasants in the ground floor.
I went to see this new house we're going to.
Yeah.
And it says, well, there's one squeaky floorboard, one. And guess if mine just to find it. Yours sincerely, imperative experience, and well done.
Yeah, I walked in and squeak, and they said, yes, there's a squeaky floorboard. Yes.
The only one, and we couldn't find it again.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a look at a new house. We have a built-in gaming room with a new house, so that should be quite fun. Rather annoying that we've just done this gaming room.
I know.
And now we're going to move.
And 1 month later, we're moving house.
Yeah.
What?
Kind of took us by surprise.
And I went, alright then, we'll put it on for sale. Like, alright. 5 days later. 3 days later.
3 days later.
Right, you sold your house.
Yeah.
What? House sold already. Well, there we go.
Yeah, we had a first viewer the day the sign went up.
Yeah. It didn't even go up yet.
No, the sign actually went up with under offer this night.
Yeah.
That's nice. But no. Yeah. But this is another reason we're not doing a huge amount of videos. So it's like camera, big problem.
Is there anything going to go back?
And we've been it's just we're moving quite far away. We're moving all the way to Norfolk, and we currently live outside Sheffield, which is in Yorkshire.
Squish between both cities.
Yeah. So we're moving quite a distance, which means when we have to go and check things, we have to spend 4 hours in the car driving there, 4 hours driving back. So that kind of takes days up. So we don't really get time to do videos on gaming. Which is a bit annoying because the whole point of building the gaming room was to do loads of videos on gaming.
And doing this channel was to keep the videos coming.
Yeah, because it would be fun. But we've ended up slightly slowed down, and we apologise for our slowness.
I remember when we first started YouTube, and this I'll be honest, I have to be honest with the viewers. When you first saw our blooper video, when he had the black border behind him.
Yeah.
Behind him was trash, and next to him was trash.
Yeah, because we were building it.
And this is the room that he was recording in that day.
Yeah, and we were building it because we were starting to.
I remember saying after that first video, we're never going to be good on YouTube. We're never going to do anything.
Oh, I don't think we're ever going to be good.
And what, 3 weeks, month later, you decided to get subscribers. I was like, what? You getting subs? I'm not.
Yeah, it's not a huge amount. We do have people who enjoy watching our videos, which is why we keep making them.
Yeah.
And it's fun making them. It's quite nice to put videos together and make them. It relieves the monotony slightly. And yeah,
it's nice to know that while they watch our videos, like they use it for entertainment. It's really nice to know that.
How do you mean?
Like someone said that while they're paying to watch our videos.
Yeah. Yeah, we do greatly apologise for not having a huge amount of gaming videos done. The whole point of our channel was to do gaming. Although we seem to be making more videos on sort of stuff we've built and the rules for each individual unit for like bolt action and stuff like that. So we are, they're mainly filler videos really, although they are series of videos. We can't film them all at the same time because we simply haven't had the time recently to do it. So we haven't been able to do full-length gaming videos because we're travelling backwards and forwards across the country. Trying to sort out.
We shouldn't be doing that again, okay? We shouldn't.
No, that should be the last time we have to go down. That's if the sale goes through. If the sale goes through, then we will simply be moving, and then everything else is done. But it's for anyone out there who hasn't moved house, it's hell. It's not easy.
I think you moved house like 5 times now. It's your 5th time, yeah?
Let's see. We used to live in a flat, and then we moved to that hellhole, and then we moved to the crack hole, and then we moved here. So that's 4.
Now it's 5th time. No, 6 for you because you moved out of your mum's house. So that's
that
6.
doesn't count.
He does.
No,
He does.
it doesn't count.
He does.
Moving out to your mum's house doesn't count as a move.
I don't think I'll be able to afford
because
moving out of my
you
mum's
carry
house.
a bag with your stuff in. Moving from the flat, we had a delivery van, and then we had another delivery van. So yeah, we had major delivery van problems, having to move huge amounts of stuff. We once moved on Christmas Eve when we moved in here. When we got this house.
Looks like it's going to happen again.
Yeah,
yay!
Looks that way. We actually moved Christmas Eve, and so Hayley, my wife, she sellotaped the baubles onto the Christmas tree, and then put a black bag over it.
I see photos of them when they're first on the Christmas at the house, and I sat on cardboard boxes with all stuff in it.
We're using movable boxes as furniture. Yeah, and the Christmas dinner was pizza.
Oh,
it was frozen, that disgusting frozen pizza you buy from supermarkets. So they're wrapped in plastic, and they look like a dog's vomited on a piece of cardboard. You know the ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we never feed you that stuff, but we were poor at the time because the house had moved. And
wasn't that when Mum got pregnant with me when you moved in?
I think I've been here about a year before Mum got pregnant with me. Must have been.
No, because the Michael was 4 years older than me.
No, it's 3 years old.
Exactly.
I think Michael was about 2.
See, I thought you moved in the house when I was born.
See, Mum wasn't pregnant. So not my mum, obviously, because that'd be weird. Your mum wasn't pregnant. I'm sure she wasn't when I moved here.
I'll ask her after this video.
No, because I remember when going to the hospital and stuff. No, it must have been here about a year. Must have been. Let's see, we moved in December. So
I was born in January.
You were born in January the year after.
So you moved in 2001?
Yeah, must have been. God, you're good with numbers, aren't you? Now I can tell you the date of a battle. I can't tell you the date of something I've done in my own life.
You must have moved in 2000, yeah. Because if you moved in December and you say you were gone there for a year,
yeah,
you must have moved in in 2000. And then January came, that was 2001, and then you went to the next year, that's 2002, that's when I was born.
Yeah.
You don't understand any of that, did you?
No, I didn't. You're talking Swahili.
You don't even know your own date of birth, do you?
No. I've already regaled our viewer, with the regaling time when the police pulled me over and asked me my age.
Yeah,
and then my date of birth.
And Mum had to do it.
Why should I know? Why do I care? You've been funny with me. No, actually, I'm not. I just don't care. It's not important. That's why I have staff. They deal with that stuff.
What do you mean an accountant?
Yeah.
Mum, is that it?
Oh, she is. Actually, Mum is a qualified accountant.
No, she is. That's a job.
Yeah. So that's what she does. So she crunches numbers. And
every day you have to walk in to the market to post. And it's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, that's what comes with running your own business. And especially when trade picks up, you get a lot more busier.
Yeah, you start saying, this business is not going to do anything. Came back from school. Here's 10 parcels. Let's go.
Yeah, we more or less hit the ground running with the new enterprise. Yeah, we did quite well. Doing quite well. But look, it's modern world. You make what you get. I mean, back in the days when the guys built these really manly men, proper manly men, built these huge buildings and they lived in them. And then if it burnt down, they built a new one. There was no council.
How'd you build?
I mean, you build a wooden frame and then you just start building on top of it.
No, don't.
Do you?
No. You get these steel pipe.
No.
You get a scaffolder.
No.
And then you put steel things on,
No.
and then you build now 21st century kind of style tower.
Look, we've got a new housing estate we built about 120 yards down the road, and the rooms are so small you can touch both walls. It's like being in the garbage crusher on Star Wars. The roof you can touch with your hand, and I'm not tall. All right, what am I? 5'11", something like that.
I've just reached 5.
Right, so I'm taller than you. So yeah, you can actually touch the roof with your hand. They're that short. The ceilings are so low. These ceilings, you need ladders to reach the ceiling because they're proper Victorian ceilings, and they're 12 foot tall.
I know. That's who was it? The electrician, was it?
Yeah.
And he said, "I hate your house.
Yeah.
I have to go. you have to extend these ladders so much that you have to borrow ours."
Yeah, you have to use our ladders. Yeah, I like these old English houses. I love them. It's huge.
In our front room, we have like, what do you call these?
Coving?
We have coving, but the coving is on the level normal house would be, and that's like, and they've used that as a frame.
Yeah.
And then you put stuff on top of it, and they have another coving like another feet above it.
Yeah.
That's how tall that, and the room is. I'm like, Jesus, that's way too tall. Yeah, to change light bulb, you have to stand on top of your chair.
Yeah, you do. That's only because that's a chandelier light and it hangs down from the roof. Most of the lights in the house you have to change with ladders because they're just.
I hate the one here.
Actually, this is a lower roof than the rest of the house.
It is.
They dropped the ceiling.
Yes, because it's a basement.
It's because it's got all the electrics for the kitchen is in there.
Well, I think we had enough chatting about our life.
Yeah, no, oh god. It's the first time we've actually sat and actually filmed a video in a bit since we got back from Norfolk last.
Yeah, my fault, I just didn't feel like it.
No, Mr. Grumpy Face was all grumpy face. I said, do you want to film a video and do a battle? No! I only watched YouTube!
We did
Gates of Antares last.
Gates of Antares, and then
it was on Thursday?
Then I started feeling down, stopped for a bit, and then he asked me today, and I was like, I don't know about that one. Oh, come on, let's do it.
Well, these aren't really filler videos. I'm actually doing them to show you how we're building, how our project's going. And this is just sort of additional videos onto the Dark Age stuff we've already done. Although we are redoing all the Dark Age stuff to make them all so you can get inside the houses. Because some of the Dark Age houses were built before, you couldn't get figures inside, and we've decided now what we need is all the houses to be accessible. By one Viking house which was a tester house for this new design, because the houses all have roofs that fall off like that. just fall off like that. That's a roof made out of furry stuff, which is cool. And all the furry stuff fell off, which is awesome. So that's it. That is the end of the video.
Yep.
You do the outro.
So, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of our YouTube channel.
This is Saxon Tower.
Saxon Tower.
Yeah, our Dark Age Tower.
Viking Tower. God,
Saxon
how dare I think Saxons built such a horrendous buildings.
Viking towers tended to be solid wood.
Yeah, but then you have Saxons.
And they didn't used to be permanent either. Saxon buildings were meant to last a long time. So these things would be built and then they would be maintained. Well, people are still living in the end of the medieval period, so any that didn't get burnt were still standing.
Yep, that's everything from me.
And that's everything from him. Thank you very much for watching. This is Imperator Vespasian. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him.
Goodbye.
I said that, but yeah.